Okay, is that all right? Do it. Okay, I guess we're ready.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. And today, Goku will be absent. I'm sorry for everyone that are asking about him. But today we are joined by the same usual crew. Your host Okami and Rin, co-host.
Hey, we're gonna blow up the world. We're gonna have fucking gay frogs. Fuck the Oscars.
Okay, Alex Jones.
Oh my god, Rin.
You gotta start off
We'll be-
strong. It can only go uphill from here.
We're not going to be talking about gay frogs. We're talking about discussing new summer game releases. And what's up, Maz, who just joined chat? Thank you for coming.
Hey, it's our boy Maz, the bravest dragon.
All right, I'll have everyone else introduce yourselves. Didi, you go.
Here, my name is Didi. I'm not gonna be as crazy as Ren with my introduction. So,
all right, we have Gemini.
Everybody kind of knows me already. So,
The infamous
yeah,
Gemini.
you actually have a nickname that I'm laughing at right now. They're calling you the Death Star Kid.
That's not a bad name. So I'll give props to whatever. That's fine.
And then Falcon, you go.
Black Falcon in the house.
Oh, and Falcon actually has a unique name that they're calling him now.
which is
Is it the R word?
No, it's Captain Black Falcon.
okay.
Where did the captain come
Wait,
from?
but his name is already Black Falcon.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just added the captain to
What?
it.
Why? Why?
Because someone like a good majority of them said that he sounded like a captain, so they branded him as a captain.
He has
I guess.
openly admitted that he doesn't want the responsibility of leadership.
Yeah, anxiety.
No. But they said he sounds. That's why they gave him the captain name. I don't know.
He sound. Dwight D. Eisenhower is a better captain.
Okay, now hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You do have a name yourself, but I'm not gonna name it on this podcast. Unless you want me to, I'm not. I really don't want to.
I don't care. Go ahead.
No. I mean for Rin, not you.
Oh, I have a name. What's my name? I swear to God, if it's pussy, I swear to God. I ain't no pussy, alright? I'll answer any question. Let's go.
They called you the clout chaser.
Clout chaser?
Bro.
I'm the clout chaser?
Oh, bro.
You know what? I can't even argue with that, because I can understand it. Like, I'm not out there to chase clout. I'm just there to say dumb shit.
At least you're not the Death Star Kid. Fucking sounded like Billy the Kid's stupid cousin.
We're already coming off at a great start. Death Star Kid, Cloud Chaser Rin, Captain Black Falcon. What a team! I wonder when we're getting our nicknames.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's nothing too fucking bad.
Clout chaser. I need time to actually have that settle in on me. Clout chaser.
Yeah. I totally get that.
I don't.
No. I'm saying
I'm sorry.
I'm processing the same thing. I have to move past all of that.
I can't. They just called you Death Star Kid because you're adamant in killing the world.
How?
All right. We talked about this for fucking weeks. We're not going back. Moving on.
Exactly.
Moving on. See, Maz gets it. He goes, Death Star Kid is
introduce Arachno, our resident goblin.
Oh, excuse?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Arachnoplex here, and don't trust Nestle.
Regular goblin or pocket goblin?
You mean Nestle?
Yes. Nestle.
Why? They make
Okay, I didn't want to mention
cheese.
this, Arachno, but apparently they gave you a name too, and I really don't understand the whole name because it's in reference to like the whole red pill, blue pill thing. So I really don't get it.
Purple pill?
No, they called Arachno the spider bitch that chokes on blue pills.
Ouch! Oh my god!
Okay, that's kind
I'll
of
take
funny.
it. I'll
That's
take
pretty
it.
funny, actually.
I don't get it, but it's pretty funny.
It's from the survival podcast because I was on the trees.
That hurts. And I'm not her.
Yeah, you're like the itsy bitsy spider coming down that water spout.
No, I like it. I like this nickname.
So are you guys gonna just refer to yourselves as your nicknames now?
I don't know about clout chaser though. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I'm not referring to me as my nickname because we moved past that. We're done with it.
Are you sure about that?
And let it go.
Yes. No, I did let it go. Whoever named me that is not letting it go. So
There was
Justin,
there was like a good
listen.
8 or 9 of them just calling you Death Star Kid.
Just
Listen, I'll take Spider Bitch over Cloud Chaser any
You
day.
sound like some outlaw.
I know.
No, wait. Your title is the longest
Exactly.
one here, Arachno. Yours is Spider Bitch that chokes on a blue pill.
That's why
I
I'm
mean-
saying I sound like some fucking stupid like I'm related to Billy the Kid, but I'm a more slow version of him.
A less morally dubious Billy the Kid.
What's the really dubious version of Billy the Kid?
Like,
Oh my
like, oh, look, there goes the Death Star Kid. Oh, we gotta let him do that.
Why the fuck are we talking about this?
Oh my god. I your names are funny. Falcon, your name is more serious. I don't even know why the game made you a captain. Like
You know
I
what?
tried making you a captain
You know-
once, and you said, "Yeah."
You know what? Fuck that nickname they gave me, Cloud Chaser. You know, I want to go back to my good old Xbox Live gamer tag, the OG one, Commander Rin.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, you do have a secondary name, but I think that one is just.
I got before that, I have like a nice little embarrassing story. So back during like, you know, when I was in like early high school, like freshman, playing Gears of War 2, I renamed my gamer tag to Prodigy Rin. But it wasn't just that, it was XX Prodigy Rin XX. Cause you know, everyone was doing it back then. I was one of those.
My cousin still has that nickname of his.
What's up, Arachna?
I made it cool though.
That user.
If Rin's second nickname is Uncle Tom, I'm going to be sent to the heavens. Like, I will never stop laughing at it.
Why do I
okay,
get called
so-
Uncle Tom?
That's why it's funny to me.
That's really funny you say that because it is.
Oh my god!
What?
Yeah, that's actually his second thing.
How does that make any sense?
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
You have it's a really long one. The Uncle Tom, the breaker of. I'm just gonna say the breaker of the N words.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
The
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
of Martin Luther King. That's basically what he said.
That's actually okay.
Oh my
The
God.
N-word breaker does sound pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds pretty badass.
Oh my god.
What about Martin Luther King?
You could probably write a hero and call it.
I know. Okay, so I know where they're getting this reference from. They're referencing like the stupid titles that they got from Game of Thrones, like Daenerys Targaryen, the Breaker of Chains, the Queen of Dragons, the Birth Mother of Dragons, blah blah blah. They're getting it from all that, and I think that's where they came up with that.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm
As soon as
never
I
gonna
heard
watch-
Breaker of Chains, I'm like, I know, I'm getting the reference, but they made it really racist there.
I am never. I'm just never gonna watch Game of Thrones.
I'm
the
This
sad
is
thing is that
so
it's actually
funny.
good.
This is so
The sad
funny. Like they
thing is,
prioritize Rin over Lin with this. I'm never gonna let this go. That's so funny.
yeah,
No, but the
that's
funny part
the
is
crazy.
they said that Falcon is a logical speaker and sounds like a proper gentleman.
You know what? Screw.
Yeah, I
you know,
ignore the emotional arguments.
screw it. Screw it. You know what? This bothers me to the point where I don't even care about like rules. Hey Falcon, how do you feel about black people?
No,
Well,
no,
you're
that's
okay.
not
It's
what
the
the
issue is with
wait, hold
African
on. That's
American
not what the
community.
Well, let's not go there.
And we look at it from a cultural perspective.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Let's not go there, please.
Let's move on before
Matt,
I get more petty.
Matt's actually responded and said, "Listen, your name is forever the Death Star Kid. It's funny as hell."
Dexter.
No.
New gamer
Matt,
tag XXX
no.
underscore death underscore
Star
star.
underscore kid underscore XXX.
That would be a Xbox name.
That's a gamer tag right there.
That is such a gamer
But
tag.
Rin, one of the nicknames they gave you can change that. Be
You know what?
Blackbreaker,
I'll change it to my
which sounds
PSN.
like a Marvel protagonist, or at
I
least
don't want it.
Blackbreaker.
That's all you, bro.
Uh,
That is all you, fam. You live that, you own it. That's you.
Oh my
exactly.
It's like the Lonely Island. Nah, that ain't me.
god.
Okay, so I forgot there was this one too. Rin, I don't even know what this is. I know what the song is. I don't know why they named you it, but they're like Mr. Walk It in the Pocket. Nigga
What?
is what they said. That's your
What?
title. I don't know where that came from.
Okay, I feel so white right now. What the hell is walking in the pocket?
I think they're referring to putting your hands in your pocket while you're walking.
I would never.
Oh my god.
What's going on? I don't.
They said you're Mr. Walk It in the Pocket, nigga. What? What does that mean?
What? I
What?
don't
Oh my god.
I don't even know what that means. Okay.
Oh
So we had quite the introductory with our new superhero names,
Bruh.
villain
Those-
names.
Yeah, super
not
villain. That's
my-
more like it. Yeah.
Not my names. No. I'm moving on from that shit.
Accept it.
That
Live
shit
it.
away from me.
Feel it.
You
God,
must
that's
Does
not
that
good.
imply that I get a shield?
Nah,
wait,
I'm
listen,
moving away
Sergeant?
from that. If the fans don't move away from that, that's something different. But I'm moving away from that.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
I'm sure there's gonna be new nicknames along the way.
Yeah, I need a new one. That one, nah, that ain't good enough. I don't like it. Y'all can do
I
better.
wonder why.
Y'all can do
wonder-
better.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, can we get to the topic? Everyone's introduced, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get to the topic. Oh wait, so yeah, we're gonna do things differently now. See, now I'm in charge. See, I Rin, I'm calling the shots now. I run this bitch. So now I'm gonna be asking the
no.
questions. All right, Addie, truth or there?
No, that's not this kind of
Please don't
No.
dox me. Don't dox me, please. Truth.
All right.
No.
Did you ever
don't
think about
satisfy
kissing
his
Craig
question.
Matheson in the 8th grade?
Wait, what?
Did you ever think about kissing Craig Matheson in the 3rd grade?
Who is that person? I don't even know who that
Oh,
Christ, you got that from South Park, didn't you?
Sounds a bit.
Oh yeah, that is
suspicious.
a South Park character.
Yes.
is. Why would I don't think I was even aware of Craig when I was that age.
Oh fuck me.
Oh my god. All right, let's start this off. And I don't know if you guys saw the Summer Games announcements, but there's a lot of them. I'm sure you guys seen some clips of it and trailers that I posted on the server itself. But there are some interesting, notable ones. So if you guys would like to speak, I know one of them is Armored Core. there are some people that are already asking some of us to talk about that. There has been a little bit of negativity on it already, but some people are still going to defend it. Well, we'll start with Armored Core. Actually, Ren, what do you think about that? Yeah, I know you
Oh,
mentioned to me
okay. It looks
before.
fun, but it's very radically different.
Okay, so how so?
Like so what so the extended gameplay that we saw, like the thing that immediately jumped out to me and a lot of other people is the orbit locking. How like it seems that like once you're locked on, your mech will actually rotate to maintain the lock. That's a big red flag to a lot of people.
Okay, well, because it has that hard lock on, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like if anyone's like watching the live stream, like I'm playing Armor Core Last Raven, and you could tell like for all of the older games, you actually have to put in actual effort to maintain the lock, and people are making like wondering how that's gonna impact other aspects, like for example multiplayer. Like because if you never if you just hard lock on and you're like especially for a lot of range was mostly range attacks, like how do you actually dodge attacks, like dodge range fire if they're just going to what's the point, like if you can't build fast enough to quickly outmaneuver people to break their locks, that's going to be a problem. Now once again, we haven't seen enough footage of it to really say, but other parts I did like. The garage scene, I saw that there was a button to show more details, so that crunching is a possibility. That crunching is good, but I was trepidatious about it since I saw the initial gameplay reveal trailer a couple months, like last month. Ooh, oh man, this is gonna be a controversial game. My expectation.
Okay.
It's gonna like I have a feeling that fans are gonna like say, "Oh, it's not Armor Core enough. It's too Souls-like," which I don't think they were wrong for saying that. But at the same time, Armor Core is a very unapproachable series.
It,
Uh,
I've seen you play it enough to where it's not a game for me because there are some aspects of it to where it's complex for me.
Oh, very.
But I wouldn't it just would not be a game for me. But I do appreciate the gameplay of it to
Yeah.
where like I can sit back and watch other people and just be like, yeah, this is cool for a mech game.
As long as like I think most people will be very forgiving as long as it has a high skill ceiling. I think that's what
You
most
mean
Armor Core fans are going to be looking for. Like
you mean to
really being able to
where
tell the difference between a good pilot and a bad pilot.
yeah, to where like just skill comes into play more than anything.
so it's definitely going to be meta based, where it's going to be supremely competitive online.
Oh, incredibly! Some of the older armor, like Armor Core 4 and 4 Answer, well, specifically 4 Answer because that's the one that people mostly played. But there was some crazy things, and then like back then, like there was how you like games have patches. Back then, you could actually pick which patch to play on. So like some of the craziest matches are on like launch version, like 1.0 version of 4 Answer, where things were crazy and out of control. Like dual motor cobra machine guns have permanent hit stagger, so you just stun lock a guy with dual machine guns. Like even in this game, Last Raven, there are still like some competitive multiplayer games going on, and like there's actually a part ban list because some parts are
I
just
think
overpowered, like the assault handguns.
I think I remember you showing me that where you can just stun lock a guy.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. But but that's the fun part about it. The having a bunch of parts and all the parts interact in different and unique ways, and you get some really interesting builds.
Yeah, okay,
I
I can
I,
see
I
it.
can
I can
yeah,
see
I can
that.
agree with that.
Yeah. When does Armored Core actually come out?
Late
When's the release
August.
window? Oh, late August. So it's coming out
Yes.
in like 2 months.
Very soon.
Okay, that's gonna be okay. So that's gonna be very interesting to see.
I did not pre-order. Don't
Really?
pre-order
That's
games. Don't pre-order games. Okay, let me rephrase that. Don't pre-order digital versions of games.
Okay. So from you, Rin,
If
I
it ain't
learned that
coming, if
lesson.
it ain't coming with a statue, why are you pre-ordering? Oh wait, it's not like GameStop where you have to worry about actually not getting your copy at launch.
And you know that's the business model for games nowadays. It's like for digital games, they want you to pre-order it for the sake of like getting that extra money from you.
Because
Most of the time, I just do the regular pre-order.
like man, especially when it's just like for I know like if I remember reading it correctly for the Armored Core one, you get certain stuff earlier on if you pre-order, which is just like
What do you get?
yay. I can't remember exactly. I have to look at the page.
Okay.
Also, the Armored Core 6 should have an arena mode. Every Armored Core since 2 has had an arena in some way, shape, or form. It's a staple.
Ooh, and it seems like PlayStation does have a pretty decent lineup coming up too with
Oh, and
Spider-Man
that
2.
statue! Ooh, beautiful.
What's the statue like? Is there like an image that we can see?
Yeah, there's one of the big collector's edition that doesn't come with the game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Is it separate from the game? Like you can't get it?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I think it's like $300, $400, something like that.
okay.
Art book
That's
and
decent,
other stuff
yeah.
like that, but it doesn't come with the game. So it's just like people are like, "What the fuck? What do you mean it doesn't come with the game?"
So you're buying it all separately.
And also, got to go fast.
You gotta go fast.
Got to go fast. Armor Core 6 doesn't look fast enough. It's not as fast as 4 Answer.
It should be faster.
It should be faster. Armor Core 4.
should
They're
be
gonna,
faster.
patch the speed in with the next update.
I remember like playing 4 and 4 Answer because there was a thing that people would do called blade matches where you would build an AC that only uses laser blades. And there were people who would build ACs so fast that they lagged a server. That they actually
Jesus.
start teleporting around.
It
Those were
becomes a
good.
Dragon
Those were the
Ball
good
Z
old
fight.
days. Getting netcode.
It lags the server and you start teleporting around to where it becomes a Dragon
Yes.
Ball Z fight.
So good.
Between mechs, though.
Bring back, but I really am curious about the PvP mode because with Armor Core 5 and Verdict Day, they went for a persistent online mode, kind of like Chrome Hounds, another great game by From Software, where you join, you create a team, you join a faction, and then you can do battles against other teams. And at the end of the war period, the winning team will get special perks and privileges. Like in Verdict Day was getting access to the special boss fights. So I'm curious as to how they approach PvP this time around. They said they were just gonna have simple like PvP battles, but I would like to have bring back team battles and not just 1v1s. Team battles will be nice, like team deathmatches, no respawning, or team deathmatches with respawning would be cool. But once again, with the hard lock mechanic, I'm curious about that. Also, all Armor Core games can be easily emulated. Okay, I take that back. Most Armor Core games can be easily emulated.
Okay.
This is not an endorsement for piracy.
What?
I like that.
I'm not saying that you guys should go emulate. I'm just saying that it's relatively easy to do so.
Careful what you say on here, buddy.
Wait, emulating is easy. Don't
The barrier of
pirate though.
difficulty in that area is not too high.
We're not saying anything bad, Nintendo. It's okay.
Yeah, don't want. Wait, what Nintendo? Oh yeah, they're gonna send their ninjas after us. Those Nintendo ninjas.
Oh no.
Well, a good counter is to play games that are and not going to state the name of the company. That
There
way,
are some notable games like I was saying earlier that are coming out, like Spider-Man 2, or for those that are big Spider-Man fans, and of course, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is basically the second part of the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Wait, I thought Rebirth was a remake of the
Uh,
Final Fantasy. What was the one where you play as Zack?
No, no, it's not that. It's just a continuation of their journey.
Okay, so it's the Final Fantasy VII remake part 2.
Yeah, basically.
I thought they were. I honestly thought they were never gonna make that.
No, they're of course they're going to do it. I mean, like, look how big the original Final Fantasy VII was. It had like fucking 4 discs. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy though about the 7 remake? It's
Well,
the team that made 13, right? Like a lot of like the director of 13, and all those other people that worked on 13. And it feels like the most petty spite is just like, hey, guess what? This is what we like. It's effectively because a lot of the mechanics are effectively the same mechanics from 13, but done better. And it just feels like it's like they're saying, oh, see, 13 wasn't a bad idea, you idiots. That's what it kind of feels like.
I'm interested in the Spider-Man 2 game.
I'm actually interested in
Due to
Final
due
Fantasy
to
VII.
the due to
Yeah.
the I know I'm not sure if we got any more gameplay on that or if we got any gameplay in general because the most I saw from it was the trailer, which was literally just at first you think it's like a Turok game, but
Rock.
it shows that it's Craven going through the
Oh yeah,
jungle.
we did think it was a Turok game.
Yeah, we did at
Yeah,
first, and then like Craven, and I'm like, oh,
it
uh-oh.
reveals that it's Craven, so you're like, oh, he's gonna be involved in Spider-Man 2 somehow. And that's not showing what other villains that they're gonna put in the game. But I thought that was cool that they're gonna add him in there. Definitely not as big as Kingpin, but
Not as good as Kingpin.
But yeah, going back to Final Fantasy VII, I'm definitely interested in picking that up alongside the first part of it, since I never really got it because I assumed it was gonna be exactly like the original, but I was horribly wrong. There's a lot of new elements in Final Fantasy VII Remake that change up the story a bit, so that's
uh,
something I'm gonna
Oh
look into.
yeah, they really did. They
Hmm.
changed the story a lot.
Yeah, that's what I
I
assumed it
I
was.
dare
So.
say it's a different game.
It's still the same, and the reason why it is because remember um the game with Vincent. I forgot the name of it. Was it Dirge of Cerberus? No.
Yes, that's that. No, that is it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Dirge.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it is
yeah.
Dirge.
Remember the demon acolytes that were coming out of nowhere.
Then what the fuck was the one on the PSP that had Zaka in it? The prequel. What was that called?
That's Crisis Core.
Crisis
I believe.
Core. Yeah. See, I thought I saw the trailer and I thought it was a Crisis. Oh, I saw clips of glimpses of the trailer. I thought it was a new Crisis Core remake. And I'm like, wow, they're
There,
remaking Crisis Core before they're doing part 2.
there's some fans, or there's some viewers, that were saying that they feel like Final Fantasy VII is being milked real hard and is a cash grab game.
No. They haven't
uh,
done it as bad as it's not as bad as Skyrim yet.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, it's not as bad as some other games that have
Well, how many
done
times are we gonna
the
remaster fucking Skyrim?
3 more times
Skyrim,
at least.
GTA 5.
Well, GTA 5 hasn't
Uh,
really had a bunch of re-releases.
it
But
was on
it'll
the
come.
360.
Yeah, and then it comes out on. Yeah, it comes. Well, it came out on the PS4, like the PS4 and like that generation, like PS4, PS3 generation at the same time. That's different. That's not a.
No,
That's
but
not a separate release.
no, but it was on the 360 and the PS3 first. Then when
Are
the
you sure?
Xbox One and PS4 came
Oh, you
out,
mean
yes,
four? Four. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about 5.
yeah.
I'll buy it.
So first it was the three because it originally released back in 2013. So yeah, GTA 5 milk it's milking. It's still milking to this day. That's a long time. To future gen, which is I guess now present gen. Then you have Skyrim. Then you have what other games are
Elder
still
Scrolls.
milking?
Skyrim.
Elder Scroll Online.
ESO. What about it?
You would say Elder Scroll Online is milking?
No. Why? How?
No, that's what Didi
Oh no.
said.
Oh no. No. It's an MMO. It's different.
I know, just one joke.
Oh, it's a joke. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, what else was there?
Skyrim Anniversary
Yeah.
Edition. No, Skyrim Special Edition. Skyrim on the
Stop.
Switch.
Stop.
Skyrim
Let
VR.
it, please let it die. Please
Skyrim
let
VR
it
is actually
die.
pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I believe you, but stop. Stop. No, Skyrim has been milked way too hard now. Like they keep re-releasing it, and I'm getting tired of it.
Hot take.
Okay. What's
Resident
your
Evil
hot take?
4, the original Resident Evil 4 for the VR is better than the remake. Unless they have the remake for VR, like that, I think.
All right, so I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil 4 original. I never played the remake, and I never played VR. So
The VR version is so good. It's better. The VR version is better than the Wii. And I would say
I can't say much of that because I never played the VR or the remaster of 4.
But you played it on the Wii, right?
I have played. Wait, there's a Wii version of
4?
Resident Evil
Yes,
4?
it's great.
Wow, I've only played it in GameCube and Steam.
The PS2 I think is the worst.
Oh boy.
The colors are desaturated. It's too dark. It loses its kind of feel and the appeal. Although it does have the most content built into it, though.
I'd say there are PS2 games that let me rephrase that. There are games that ports for games on the PS2 that do better on that platform that don't do as well on the GameCube or Xbox, and vice versa. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
Nothing is better than the GameCube.
Oh, okay. That's surprising to me.
GameCube, definitively best console ever made. Never owned one. Best console ever made.
See, how are you vouching for it being the best console?
I had a GameCube.
Well, I emulated it. No piracy involved.
I'm just saying this right now. We are not in league with Rin at all. We don't know his grandmaster plan. Rin, the breaker of chains there.
But so I've had a GameCube. I was out for like however many hours. It did not overheat, so it's good in that aspect, like the same way they had it for that Nintendo 64, where it just didn't overheat, and it could still play games. Like we, for some reason, when we had the Nintendo 64 and you had to put the cartridges in and it wouldn't work, you would either swab it with a Q-tip or you would blow into the cartridge.
Wait, will you swap it with a Q-tip? What?
Yeah, to get the freaking.
Bro, you just blow that. You blow it like a hooker.
Okay. If we're gonna make jokes like that, then can we please talk about how in Sonic Superstars, the new 2D classic Sonic game coming this year, where you can switch to Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and Amy Rose that looks like a blow-up sex doll running around with you?
What?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, but it sounds good for kids.
Excuse me?
Good for kids. It's a
Good
children's
for
game.
kids.
Yep,
What are
totally.
you saying?
Yep, it's totally family friendly.
Oh
Yep.
my
Yeah, for whose family
Um,
though?
We don't know Ren and we don't know Gemini. Okay, let's just put that way.
For whose
um,
family? It's family friendly. Whose family is it friendly to?
Oh no. You said 2D Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and apparently Amy Rose looks like a blown up sex doll, but I'm just guessing that's terrible graphics and
I mean, if you guys want to look at the trailer for that, is really what it looks like.
it's still in development. So they may patch works to make it look better. So I don't know. Sonic games, Mario games, things like that, they're supposed to be family friendly.
3D Sonic games are objectively better than the 2D ones. I'm sorry.
Well, no, it's not. It's not inherently 2D. It's like 3D 2D ish. It's like it's 3D, right? But it's a 2D platform.
Oh yeah, I think I saw it now. Yeah, it does the thing that like Super Mario Galaxy did. Not Galaxy, Super Mario Odyssey did.
Yeah,
Where you split between like there's some 2D parts. Yeah.
yeah. It did what Sonic Generations did.
Sonic Heroes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No one thought that I'd bring that up, did you?
I was not expecting that, but neither was I expecting Nicolas Cage in
Nicolas Cage
Dead
in
by
what?
Daylight.
Oh, see that is completely fine as long as you get someone from Willy's Wonderland in the game.
What a good movie.
I thought you were about to say Willy Wonka for a moment.
You know, I would. Yes, we should reboot Willy Wonka, starring Nicolas Cage as Willy Wonka. Yep,
They already
absolutely.
did reboot.
Lord,
No,
Okay,
no,
no
but that
one
was
knows this,
Johnny
but-
Depp.
Wait,
That was
but no one
Johnny
knows
Depp.
this.
Movie.
I know, like, not to go too off track from the theme of our podcast here, but like, they actually did reboot Willy Wonka, and no one noticed for movies. If you watch Ice Piercer, that's actually about Willy Wonka.
Wait, what? Oh wait,
Yes.
Ice Piercer, not Snowpiercer. Never mind.
No, Snowpiercer. That's what I meant.
Wait, what?
Yes, the one with Chris Evans, who played Captain America.
Wait, the one where about the train and they eat
Yes,
people.
that's actually about. Yeah, that's about Willy Wonka.
What
Willy
are you
Wonka's real name is
what?
Willard Wonka.
Okay, that's a coincidence.
No, it's not. It's really about Willy Wonka.
I get the fuck out of here.
I'm really not playing with you.
I don't
it's
believe you.
true.
Shut up.
No, I'm not really not joking. That's really what they did the story by.
Okay. So I'm gonna file that in my file cabinet
Okay,
under
so Rin,
shit
remember that
Rin
scene
doesn't
where they were
believe.
remember that scene in Snowpiercer where they were making the protein bars for the poor people all the way in the last train
Yeah.
part?
They're made of the roaches or whatever, the bugs.
Yeah, and then if you look closely at the machine, it says Willard Wonka.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wilford.
Get the fuck out of
Get the
here.
fuck out of here.
No. You're ruining a movie for me. And you're gonna be surprised about which one.
No,
Oh my god.
Oh right. Spoiler alert.
It's like a 12-year-old movie. Who hasn't seen
God,
Snowpiercer?
You're right.
That's
oh
like-
my God, no,
okay.
No, he's right. He's right.
Once
Rin, he's right.
once a movie is like 10 plus years old, you don't get a spoiler warning anymore. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine.
You're on
fair.
your own. That's your fuck up at this point.
Rin, he's right.
Shut up. No, he's not.
Hey, did you actually
Well,
search it up?
Of course he did.
Yes,
He's a
I
Google
searched
machine.
it.
He's a
Charlie
Google
Bucket-
machine.
Charlie
Oh, no, you're
Bucket,
giving them
also known
ideas.
as Charlie Bucket, also known as Wilfred Wonka.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm sure your mind is blown. I mean, I
It
told you I was
says-
just
No, my
It
mind's
says-
fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
It says it's a fan.
Yeah, I'm like Falcon right now. I'm ignorant as fuck.
I'm like fucking right now.
It says
Speaking
it's a
of
fan
Falcon.
theory, though.
Are you there?
But going back to games,
Yeah, I'm here.
for those of you that still want like a Souls-like game, specifically like Bloodborne, there is one coming out. Actually, it's called
Bloodborne
Lies
2.
of P.
Oh yes, it's about Pinocchio. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, that was a real thing? I thought that was a joke.
no, it's
Oh
it's
no,
a Pinocchio
it's a real
Souls-like
thing.
game.
Yeah.
I thought that was a
It's called
joke.
Lies of P. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really thought that
about
was a meme.
Pinocchio.
I thought that was
Yeah,
a
I'm
joke.
actually really looking
Does it
forward
show
to
me?
that.
Does it take place in steampunk or the Val Victorian era?
I think
You mean
it's
the
more
Victorian era?
Victorian than
Victorian era, yes,
steampunk.
not Val Victorian. Yeah, the Victorian era.
Wait, hold up.
Well,
Is it French? Is it developed by French people? Is it Ubisoft?
No, I
No.
actually don't know who's the one.
Is it
I think it's made by I think Korean company.
I
Korean
think
or
so. Yeah,
Chinese.
the animation, the body animations and whatnot, and the
like-
character models look Korean. Yeah, they do. Hold on, let me see.
It looks like a
Lies
Nexon
of
game.
P.
It looks like a Nexon game. Just say it.
And it's South Korean.
It is a
It's
Korean
South
game.
Korean.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a Korean game. South Korean game specifically.
South Korean company.
Oh yeah, because we
I mean,
get games from North, right?
Yeah, because they concentrate on games and media like that.
What
Well,
has
they do have
me
a history
excited?
of kidnapping South Korean artists. To be
They're. I'm sorry, Eddie. Go ahead.
What has me excited about the game is not only the gameplay, because I'm a sucker for games where with each different weapon you use, it's completely different play style, like Monster Hunter.
Then why
But
didn't you finish
another
Bloodborne?
thing, huh?
Why didn't you finish Bloodborne then?
I don't have Bloodborne.
Oh wait, I thought you were playing Bloodborne. Never mind.
No, I don't have Bloodborne. But
You can get,
anyway,
you can get Bloodborne for free right now
really?
if you have a PS4.
Oh, I don't have a PS4. I mean, I want Bloodborne to come out on PC because I would buy it so fast. But anyway,
I actually would enjoy that if they did a remaster of Bloodborne and they
Wait,
released.
I said Bloodborne. I meant Elden Ring. What the frick is wrong with me?
So Ukami, so I guess it would be Victorian era technically because the game is loosely based on the 1883 Italian
Yeah.
novel.
Okay, so it is Victorian era. I couldn't tell for a moment, but like I since there was robots, I'm like maybe this is like.
Yeah, I mean,
It could be mixing some steampunk in there.
I definitely have the impression it takes place in the UK, just judging by the design of the police robots.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that too. So I don't know where it takes place in. Actually, hold on, let me see.
It says the enemies are biomechanical.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
While looking into the game, I'm really interested in the premise because apparently, there's going to be separate endings in Lies of P, and the whole game, your character can choose to either lie or tell the truth, and judging of which ones you choose for specific scenarios, it will give Pinocchio more humanity.
It's like, ooh, I lied.
I have one question. If you lie enough, can you use your nose as a weapon?
I don't think his nose grows.
Wait, then it's not Pinocchio.
I don't know, man.
That's like his one thing.
No,
I think it might be his weapon that grows instead of his nose.
The character is Pinocchio.
Well, you know what? I believe it because we have Nicolas Cage.
But it's a humanoid Pinocchio.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If his nose does grow in the Lies of P, he's gonna look pretty ridiculous.
The city the city that you're in is called Krat.
But there's not too much known. I just looked at the wikio for it. There's not too much known for it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, all it says, like what I can gather from it is that players use an arsenal such as sword and axe.
It actually looks like a very stunning game. Like they really outdone themselves here. Like this is a new gaming development studio, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're technically indie.
Not only that, I do believe that the demo's available on Steam right now.
What are they called again? The Nyouts Games or Round 8 Studio?
Oh
Oh,
no,
there's
that
two.
Round 8 Studio.
Yeah, that's the
Pub
developer, and the
the
publisher is
pub.
now Wiz Games.
Okay, so Round 8 Studio is the one that is making it. Did they make any other games before this one?
I don't know.
Yes, they did. In 2019, they made a game called Bless Unleashed, and it did horrible.
Oh,
6 out
it's
of
those
10.
pieces of shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
Uh-oh.
let me
this is
talk. All right, can we talk
a
about Bless for like 30 seconds?
yeah,
Okay.
sure.
This is a game that has failed 5 times.
Yeah,
Five-
it looked like they were trying to push for it back then. I'm
This
looking at it now.
they
Oh,
launched
they
it
may
in
have
Korea. It
remastered
failed.
it.
No.
Yeah.
It's a game that failed. It's a game that failed like 5 times.
No,
They launched
but
it
the
in
ones-
Korea. It failed. They launched it in Russia. It failed. They launched it here. It failed. They renamed it Blush
Blessed
Unchained.
Unleashed?
No, Bless Unchained. That failed.
Oh.
You know, and I feel like a biggest idiot too because I bought it like a freaking moron. I was so stupid. How could I have been
It's
so
okay.
stupid?
There
You're
are
stupid,
times
Rin.
where I do that.
And don't degrade yourself.
Don't.
No. You don't understand, DD. I bought it and I hated it, so I refunded it, and then I bought it again. I fell for it twice.
Well, you know the saying goes, fool me once, shame on
On
you.
you, fool me
Well,
twice.
shame
Shame
on
on me.
Well, Rin, look on the bright side. At least you didn't buy Ride to Hell Retribution.
You're right. I'm not that
Oh,
dumb.
I bought that thinking it was gonna be the stages that it showed when it was an alpha, and man, was I wrong. I thought it was gonna be what it said it was gonna be.
How did it
with
look in the alpha?
How did it look in the alpha? It
Was
looked
it just as shitty?
no. What they were trying to do in the alpha was they were trying to make a game that was like Grand Theft Auto, but in the 70s and focused more on bikers and everything like that. But apparently they dropped that and it got canceled, and then someone else picked it up and turned it into trash. So me going in blindly thinking, "Oh, hey, this game's going to be what it showed, you know, in the early testings of it."
Oh my god.
Yep.
Viewer, hold on. I don't need, I guess I'll say it now. Viewer to Death Star Kid, what game are you excited for, or are you still chasing after a date on Final Fantasy 14 critically acclaimed MMORPG?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh my god. All right, stop. Okay, viewer, we're not calling them Death Star Kid. It's Gemini, our speaker. They're wondering what game are you excited for? Gemini.
Oh. He wants to know without insulting me. Okay.
Oh my god.
What game I'm excited for? Some games that I'm excited for. I'm excited for AEW Fight Forever because that's a interesting arcadey kind of game that's coming out. It's not taking itself too seriously. It's more meant for nostalgia. It's a pro wrestling game that is supposed to be nostalgic and arcadey. Another game I'm looking forward to is hopefully.
Do you get to play as Kenny Omega?
Yes, you do.
Fuck yeah.
Skull and Bones, but I don't think it's going to come out this year.
I don't think it's ever gonna come out. I don't think it's ever coming out.
Same thing with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines too.
That's not coming out for sure.
Not this year, but the devs show that they're still working on it.
Bullshit.
No, they did. They did an update.
Okay, all right. Just like Beyond Good and Evil 2, I know better than to go looking out for unicorns. Okay.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
actually a really
Mister.
good one to look forward
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Fuck you and your PS5.
There is a game that I would like to shout out because I know it's not gonna receive too much attention, even though they advertise it. And this is coming from Bandai Namco and Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball Z. And that
Dragon
game is
Quest?
called Sandland. No,
Oh.
it's a new game called
Sandlands?
Sandland.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Apparently, it's based off of a manga that Akira Toriyama he himself made, but I guess didn't really flesh it out.
He does more than Dragon
Uh,
Ball Z.
Yes, he does. He does.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
did
does. Dragon
the-
Quest and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, he did the artwork for Dragon Quest.
I didn't really watch too much of the trailer, but what I can get glimpse on, I'm sorry, it's hard for me not to see Dragon Ball Z because the characters look like Dragon Ball Z characters, but
It's very
you know,
distinctive.
It's his.
it
It's his
just okay to me. It
idealistic-
seems like you're just exploring around the desert and looking for random shit. But that's what Sandland is. Again, there's not too much on it. It's just like a minute of a trailer revealing a few stuff, and
Yeah.
that's really all it is. I can't really say much. You look like a demon, if anything. You look like a pink demon. That's
What was that Capcom game that was revealed where it's like the astronaut and the little robot girl and the city that goes inverted?
Oh right. Again, that was like a
pretty
good
cool.
that was like a good 12 seconds of gameplay, or not gameplay of like a trailer, and it says delayed. I was actually
Delayed
really
after
upset
the
with Capcom.
trailer.
Yeah, it's like they made the girl draw something on a piece of paper, and you thought it was going to be a cute drawing, but instead it says delayed until another. And I was like, okay, that's a dick slap in everyone's faces. We wanted to know what this game was actually about, but we don't really know much. It's about a little girl that's with a robot, a sentient robot that's defending her for whatever reason. She's being shot at, and for all the shots missed for some reason. So it just seems like she's an important character. And do we still know anything about these characters? No, absolutely not. Do we know anything about the story? Nope. Do we know anything about the gameplay? Absolutely not. So we don't even know what the genre of game is, but we definitely know there's gonna be like a big storytelling going on here. There's definitely narrative going on. Let me see if I can find the name of that. I don't remember what it was called. Do you guys remember what it was called?
No idea.
I was.
Fuck me if
I
I
was
know.
gonna say another game to look forward to is probably Star Wars Outlaws.
Nah, Star Wars is overrated.
I was actually gonna say a game to look forward on. Hold on, for those that love the Yakuza series, he's back.
Oh yes.
Like a Dragon, Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Again, it's the game is another spin-off and continuation of the long-running Like a Dragon, formerly Yakuza series protagonist Kazuma Kiryu. So for those that love Yakuza, this is definitely a big pickup. Again, they didn't really show too much of gameplay, but you can tell that the style is still there. There's a lot of unique attack patterns that you can do now. So that's going to be very interesting to see. And once again, it's a story about Kiryu, but he's living his normal life, not being a Yakuza this time.
What about Like a Dragon 2?
Like a Dragon.
Yeah, what about that?
Oh, what? You mean Ichiban? With you mean the one that they made?
Yeah,
RPG.
they're making a Like a Dragon 2, aren't they?
No, that's the one I'm just talking about right now.
Oh,
Like a Dragon Gaiden. It's coming this November.
Oh, okay.
They're not continuing with the character of Ichiban.
And another game that is incredibly niche. I never thought I'd see the day. I made a joke about this with Didi a long time ago.
Shenmue 4.
No. We'll get to it. It's really funny because like I
Oh,
played a game
Cage?
on the mobile phone,
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh, this game was like Pokemon, except it's you capture them or they die."
Oh,
Uh,
Pal
and
World?
I remember I made that joke, and I was like, "Oh,
Is it
it's like Pokemon
Nexomon?
with guns," and they
Pal
literally
World?
do it now.
You mean Pal World?
Oh
It's
yeah,
called
Power
Pal
World.
World.
Yeah, I have that on
Yeah,
my wish list. That looks so dumb. I love it.
yeah,
True,
it does look so
true.
stupid, but it's literally Pokemon with guns.
I'll play that.
No, you won't.
Freaking Pokemon Cabela, let's go.
Yeah, I saw something that looked like a fucking rat attack and Raichu fused together, and it pulled out a machine gun and started shooting at something. And I'm like, "Whoa, what's going on here, buddy?" And they're capturing things. They're capturing these creatures too, and they're summoning them to do their war. They gave sheep machine guns. What
Yeah.
is going on?
They're obviously catering to Pokemon fans from America.
Yeah, like you have like these cute
No,
creatures
they're
coming out of
they're
nowhere, and then all of
catering.
a sudden, like this one came out. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have my fucking machine guns."
They're catering to
So the better built
Pokemon
man.
Uh,
fans who love the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
um, Shin. Actually, they did reveal that like a dragon. They did say that is Kiryu. They're just passing him
Idiot.
off that he's a man without a name. I don't understand. That's apparently what was going on in the interviews. I'm not really sure what's going on, but that is indeed Kiryu. I don't know if there's another game. Yakuza series is really huge, so unless they're pulling off something like they do with Gundam, I don't know what to tell you there. Another game, Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria. Not sure if there's any Lord of the Ring fans, but we're getting another Lord of the
I
Rings
don't
game.
know.
So,
Gollum was pretty bad.
how do you feel about
Uh,
this one?
Gollum was pretty bad.
the fact that a
Oh,
GameCube game,
oh, are we
the
looking
fact,
at your
My
wish
wish
list
list.
there?
Stormgate from some of the creators from StarCraft 2. That looks pretty good.
Oh, you put Fatal Frame on there. Hey, I do want to get that Fatal Frame. I'm getting on the Switch though.
Power World.
Brandon,
Yes.
Brandon,
Oh, you
Brandon,
put you actually did put it on there.
Brandon, the
Yes.
fact that a game on the GameCube, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers,
Uh-huh.
made Gollum look more like Gollum than
The Gollum
the
game.
new game, than the Gollum game, yeah, says a lot.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
A viewer says that we should get another Gears of War game.
Aren't they doing a remaster again?
Yeah,
I think
thought
so.
they
Yeah,
I thought they were making a sixth game.
that's what I thought. I thought that was
Thought it
coming
was another.
out.
It's called the Marcus Collection, isn't it?
Oh, so is
Uh,
that like a remaster or?
I would imagine it's a remaster of Gears 1 through 3.
yeah, but the one with what's her face, Kate, and um, what's his name? Because in 5 you have to choose which one dies, and I know one of them is canon, so they leave that decision up in the air and the ending kind of bleak. So it obviously there's going to be a sequel.
Wait, hold on. I didn't know NCSoft was making another MMORPG. I just caught up with some parts of the Summer Game Fest, and there's something up called Throne and Liberty.
Throne and Liberty?
Not a
Yeah,
big
Throne
fan
and
of it from
Liberty.
what I saw on gameplay wise.
I've heard of
It's
Oh, they
one of those
teamed up with
auto battles.
Amazon.
that.
Okay. I'm gonna take a peek of it first and see what this is all about.
It was to be published in North America, South America, Europe, and Japan by Amazon Games. Oh, so Amazon Games is publishing it. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're also publishing Blue Protocol.
You had my hopes up. I thought you were gonna say Alpha Protocol, but no.
You know, even BioWare is. I mean, even Obsidian is allowed to have bad games every now and then.
Wait, does this trailer for Throne and Liberty even like show? Oh, you can shapeshift into creatures. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay, so
Oh, Throne and
what
Liberty.
I'm getting from it is it looks very fantasy based, very medieval.
I'm getting a lot of. I'm getting some Vindictus vibes looking at this for some reason.
Okay.
There's not a lot. There's not a
Falcon,
lot
you
to
said
go
that you're
on.
not interested in this one, right? Throne and Liberty.
But generally not, because what I saw from the gameplay is that your character automatically engages in combat, and you can set like a
There's
group of
gameplay of
actions
it
to take.
already. I only
So
see the trailer.
basically, what he means is it's unrealistic and not first person.
It lacks immersion. The better version of Throne and Liberty is New World. Horizon New
Oh
World.
my lord!
Okay,
Here
But
we
rather than being
go.
a click auto
advocating for
clicker,
New World right
you
now.
actually engage with your character and you have to manually attack your target.
But what's so bad about just automatically attacking your target?
Well, when you factor into the account that you can have your character go online while you're offline by itself, you're not really playing the game, you're
I
watching the
think it
game.
looks really cool. Actually, it looks rather
What?
interesting.
Your character is still playing the game when you're not online?
Yes.
What? What are you talking? What?
Yes. That is how they are setting
Are
up
you
Throne and
talking
Liberty.
about Chronicles of Elria?
No, this is Throne and Liberty.
Oh wait, Arachno. Remember when you tried to sell me on Chronicles of Elria?
Oh my god, please. We don't need to bring back old wounds.
Okay,
I spent a
what
lot
are...
of money on that bitch.
Oh, you actually did? Oh my god.
Okay, so how would your character be playing
Well,
without
Well, actually,
you
what
being...
he's saying is not too surprising because they did the same thing in Black Desert, where there's like a system where you can purchase where your character will stay online and the bot will train your character. But that's bought through like the developer cash up store.
Okay,
it's
but
using a
it's just...
similar system where if you have a premium account, you can have your character be online for extended hours. Well, for the regular account, it's only I think 3 hours.
hmm Yeah. So what he's saying is true. Like, there's things like that that are in MMORPGs that you can use.
Okay, but
Uh,
it's just training your character, right? You're not like going out doing quests and stuff.
no, but like even though you're training your character, you are leveling it when you are not present as your actual character. So instead of doing quests and all that, you can potentially just stay offline yourself and let a bot take control of your character.
You can even
And
be online; it'll be the same thing too. It's
yeah,
it falls under the category of idle MMOs.
yeah.
I know a lot of people would
Uh,
disagree, but it functions as an idle MMO.
I understand the function of it because nowadays there's a lot of MMORPG fans that are tight on schedule and they can't exactly do those special raids and whatnot. So okay. Oh, okay. Ren, you're gonna depart from here. Ren. Oh,
Yeah, he's
oh,
muted.
yeah. He muted himself. Okay. But yeah, no, like there are things like in MMORPGs where you can do that. So
Okay.
For kids, once again, for anyone out there that is watching this, if there's anyone that have kids or whatnot, there are kid-like game. I have to make sure this is a kid-like game before actually saying that, but there's something called Party Animals. Let me actually quickly watch this trailer and see that.
If you have a kid, let them play Mario.
It seems like a very silly game, actually. Party Animals, you're just bonking them off stage.
Yeah, start off with Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, now I see. I get the gist of what party animals is. It's just you bonk your opponents off stage. Well, what were you saying, Gemini?
No, I'm saying if you have kids, start them off with Super Mario Brothers.
Is that your recommendation?
It's better than what my cousin did.
Oh boy.
He had a kid. Well, his own son. He supervised him, but he was having his son play Battlefields of all games, and this kid was, I don't know how many years old, and he was sniping people in the game, and I'm just like, yeah, good, good parenting.
And even though we were just talking about this, but for those that are fans of Black Desert, it is getting a new expansion, and there's a trailer out right now. So go ahead and take a look at that. I used to be a former Black Desert player myself, and I was coming from another online MMORPG called Ion Online. Sadly, that game has long since become a former shadow of itself. I'm actually surprised it's still running. So I know we don't really get a lot of talk about MMORPGs, but that is something to look forward to for those that are Black Desert fans.
And then
Same
he took an
thing.
arrow to the knee.
Oh my god. And for those that are big fans of Genshin Impact, developer of Miho, like the developers are Miho, and there's Honkai Star Rail. For those that already know what Honkai Star Rail is, there's going to be a PlayStation 5 release window for it.
I've
It's
heard of that.
yeah. So that's getting we're getting something for that. And I forgot what that game is when you go underwater and you're trying to explore.
Under the
Subnautica.
waves?
No. There's a game before that that you're in a same. It's the same thing. You're in a submarine and you're like studying the sea creatures underneath, but there's something that goes horribly wrong in the underwater,
And
So
it's not under the waves.
and it's not Under the Waves. It's almost the same thing. It came out way before Under the Waves was ever
Oh,
talked
okay.
about.
okay,
Yeah,
so it's not Subnautica.
Maybe let me check Subnautica. I've never personally played it. Subnautica. Let me see. I Maybe it's Subnautica. I'm not sure. I just know you're able to get out of your submarine and explore around underneath the water.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I think there was like a whole thing about that game. I really forgot what it was, but yeah, I'm mainly talking about Under the Waves. There is an August release date for it, so for those that like going underwater and exploring like that, August 29th. Look forward to it. What else are we going to talk about here? There's a Remnant 2.
Oh
Oh
yeah, I'm
yeah,
looking forward to that one.
for those who liked Remnant from the Ashes, yeah, it's basically Souls like but with guns.
Yes, sir.
And there's something called Witchfire. I have yet to even watch this trailer too. Hold on. They're from the creators of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, Painkiller, and Bulletstorm.
Oh god, Bulletstorm. I remember that game.
It kind of looks like a Doom-like game,
Oh yeah,
except you're
that
hunting like cursed creatures.
yeah, you're supposed to be a wizard and you're hunting down monsters and stuff.
Oh yeah, it is like a Doom-like game. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they got the inspiration from Doom and Duke Nukem.
And there's another game, a very interesting indie game coming from Brave at Night and No More Robots. The original was about making choices about how to rule your kingdom. And the
Are you,
and the What's up?
are you talking about Yes, Your Grace Snowfall?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
looking forward to that.
I've played the first two, the yes Your Grace, and there was one with like two crowns or something where you could have two
Oh,
players.
it's heavily like choice driven. So
Yeah.
depending on
Yes.
your choice, things change. Okay. And for you Warhammer fans, there is a Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 that reveals co-op. So you
There
guys are
are
getting
there are actually a lot of Warhammer games coming out.
yeah, Warhammer is actually extremely popular. I've never personally gotten into it myself, but I've heard there's like a lot of popularity behind it. So that's really interesting.
I think right now, hang on. Is this in the Yeah, these are all to be announced, but so far I see Warhammer Rogue Trader, Warhammer Warpforge, and like you said, Warhammer Space Marine 2. Uh Dark Tide I'm pretty sure is already out. Um on Xbox Series XS, or XS, but yeah. A lot of Warhammer 40K.
Uh, and we're getting a Path of Exile 2 gameplay trailer as well. It looks like we're going to find out more on July 28th regarding Path of Exile 2. So, for those that are Path of Exile fans, I know Rin here got me into Path of Exile just a little bit, so I'm probably going to look into it even though I haven't really even fully beaten the first one. I'm still like Yi in the beginning. So, we'll see how that goes. And there's a season 4 for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, me, you, and Rin can play Path of Exile too. At the game also.
Oh, you have Path of Exile?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Um, is this a mobile game? I can't tell. Marvel Snap. I thought that was that card game thing. Is that what Marvel Snap is? Anyone here know?
Mm-mm.
I could have sworn that's all about a card game for Marvel Snap. I could be wrong, but let me check it. Marvel Snap. Yeah, it's the fucking card game. Okay. And we'll get into these other games as well, but if anyone's excited about Twisted Metal, that's also coming as well. I did not realize that Anthony Mackie is in here, which is our new Captain America from Marvel, but his character is John Doe, and it looks like Arnett Sweet Tooth is back in action. So we're getting a Twisted Metal. And there's a Baldur's Gate 3 as well.
Yeah,
And what
I have
looks
it downloaded already for early access.
Yeah. They're gonna finish it soon.
I feel like you guys can't wait for until they finally do.
Yeah.
One viewer says it's sad that there's not much with Nintendo as usual.
I mean,
I
they
mean,
recently released that Tears of the Kingdom, so
true, that's gonna be their big money making cow for now. I'm sure there's still gonna be like tons of DLC for that too. And we got Banishers. Ghost of Eden is a new action RPG from the creators of Vampire. That's
Oh,
interesting.
oh, uh, you're talking about the vampire game where wasn't that by 505 Games? where it was like very heavily choice driven and everything, and you were like a doctor helping with the Spanish flu.
Huh. Oh, it's called Banishers Ghost of Eden. Okay. That's interesting. I'm still like I'm still all messed up with Power World. Like you see all these cute creatures and all of a sudden they get machine guns. That's still messing me up. And we got John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. What is that?
It sounds like a commando who's toxic.
Oh, I remember seeing the trailer of this. I didn't understand. Is this like a whole zombie game? Yeah,
I
it
don't
looks like
think so.
it looks like a zombie game. John Carpenter's Toxic Commandos. It really does look like a zombie game.
For anybody who liked the thrill of pretending to rob a bank, Payday 3 is coming out in September.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that one. It's got me a bit excited. It's been a long time since they had an additional Payday game.
I'm actually looking at the list for Nintendo games to see what's interesting coming out. I'm seeing Pikmin on the forefront here.
Yeah, it just came
Oh,
out
yeah.
recently for Pikmin 4.
Oh, Pikmin 4, right?
And
Mm-hmm.
there's also going to be an expansion for Cyberpunk 2077.
Master Detective Archives is another. What do we got here? Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Okay. We have a lot of Nintendo indie games as well going off here.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre game is coming out.
Atelier Marie remake. Oh, they're remaking the game. It's coming on Switch. We're also getting Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening on the Switch.
Where was that? Wasn't that in November? PS4, Switch, PC, yeah.
Oh, I thought Pikmin 4 was already out. It's coming out in July 21st.
Oh, I thought it already came out already.
No, release date is July 21st. What you're thinking of is the demo.
Yeah, probably.
Awakening wasn't that great to me, though. I liked Sphere of Influence.
Shin, I know that the Nintendo Direct is not out yet. I'm just looking at things that they have announced. I know there's some viewers that were saying like Nintendo is always disappointing each time.
You know a game I want to come out, but they just haven't made at all?
What?
Titanfall 3.
Which one?
Titanfall 3.
Oh, Titanfall 3.
Oh, you're saying
Okay.
Titanfall. Okay. You know what? I can see that being plausible. Why not? Titanfall 3.
Bring back first person mech driving. As in, like, when you get into your mech, the animation will just be first person rather than third person. Like how it is in Titanfall 2. You got it right the first time. I didn't see the need for them to change it.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I am going to look forward to more of the like when Nintendo Direct is out there. I'm also looking forward to a lot of these indie games coming out because there's a lot of them coming out this year, and I think we talked about this before. I think a lot of these games kind of were held back in development due to coronavirus. because that was a thing that was just
That
about
was
a
a thing
year or
that
two ago.
happened.
Yeah, that's the thing that happened. So that really did hold a lot of businesses back for a while. So I'm not gonna shit on Nintendo. I understand that there's a lot of people out there that are disappointed and angry at Nintendo and still are. Um, I am not going to promote emulating Nintendo's games. That's not something we're doing here. So if you guys are following into what Ren is saying, that's your discretion there. I'm not like Nintendo. If you're hearing me right now, you hear what I'm saying. Please don't kill me. Uh, but yeah, so
It was
when
just a
when
bit.
yeah, in fact I'm supporting Nintendo. If anything, I'm more in support for Nintendo. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't want to pay a dime for Nintendo games because they feel some sort of way against Nintendo, but I think that's the wrong approach. But at the same time, I understand you know, I know Nintendo is very old fashioned, but I disagree, Shin. I disagree. They do kill and they do sue. Suing and kill to them are all the same thing. But jokes aside, uh Nintendo does have some big games coming out. Are people going to be interested in it? I don't know. It really depends. But we did just recently have our Legend of Zelda game, and surprisingly enough, that actually caused a midnight release to happen, which we never had midnight release for games in a long, long time.
Yeah, they're hard. That's a miracle if that ever happens.
Yeah. So that the fact that that Legend of Zelda game did that is speaking numbers. That's how gravely popular that game is. It doesn't matter what age or demographic you are. Everybody loves Legend of Zelda. Um, so that's for all the Legend of Zelda fans out there. I'm still a Legend of Zelda fan. In fact, I'm still going to play the Breath of the Wild game that I never touched. I actually have the game, but I barely touched it, which I'm really sad about. It's only because I never really had time to pick it up and try it out. But I'm gonna give it a go. I'm probably gonna play it with Trini, and we're gonna see how that game is. Am I gonna Twitch stream it? Maybe. I don't know. But we'll see where that goes. No. You're definitely a Smash player. I don't think we're getting more Smash content. No. Sakurai is on a long hiatus, so I don't know if we're
Yeah,
ever
he
gonna see another Smash.
he said he was going to be on a very long hiatus after
Oh yeah, he is.
the 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 way the fans acted and the way the community was
Just leave the man
from the
alone.
start.
He's been developing the game for too long. Didi and I know this very all too well. He's tired of fighting Smash. He's tired of both sides that want to declare it a fighting game and the other side that doesn't declare it a fighting game. He just wanted it to be played in a family setting. So the only thing I'm going to say in defense of Sakurai, Mr. Sakurai, there, please leave him alone. Like let him enjoy his time with his family. That's all I can say. I'm not even one asking for more DLC for Smash. That's crazy. Um,
We have enough
and
games as
just
it
yeah, and just to ask for another Smash after the conclusion of Smash Ultimate, like that's also crazy in my eyes.
But Ukami, we need Goku.
No, we don't. Stop. Leave it.
No, you can get Goku. It's called Mod Gemini.
Yeah, you can technically. I mean, there is probably. Well, I'm not gonna say the word. There are certain games out there with Goku in it.
There are means of which you can take to acquire that which you seek.
Hmm.
Whether you should do so or not, well, we're not advocating for that.
Yeah, exactly what Falcon said. The mature Captain Falcon.
I don't know about mature, but
I'm trying to cover my ass. Shut up. But um, yeah, like is there anything with fighting? Yeah, there's a lot for fighting games. I guess we're doing Q&A now, I guess. Fuck it. Um not really a Q&A, but I guess there will be more and more fighting games to come. I mean, I know some Grand Blue Fantasy Versus fans were expecting another version of Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, but you're getting the story
uh,
of Grand Blue Fantasy. It's an RPG, not a fighting game now. And I think that's fine. That's okay because now they're telling the full story of Grand Blue Fantasy. So I think that's fine. I mean, we still have Grand Blue Fantasy
yeah,
Versus on.
isn't that called Relink? Grand
Yeah,
Blue
yeah,
Fantasy
it is.
Relink?
And
Yeah.
but that's going more in depth with story.
Okay. Yeah.
Shin, yes, you did. That was like way in the beginning. That was like almost like a good hour and 30 minutes ago. We were talking about Armored Core Ray like a little bit in the beginning of our podcast. Sorry about that, man. You did miss that. I think you were here for a little bit of it. I'm not sure. I'm not really. I don't remember when you came in, but as far as I remember. Um, but yeah, like for fighting game fans that are on here right now, yeah, we're getting a lot of fighting games. I didn't talk about this yet, but yeah, we already have Street Fighter, and I know people are going, ape shit crazy for it. I'm not too crazed about Street Fighter. Um, Not saying that I'm not a big fan of it. Street Fighter does help with your basics to any fighting game, so I do. For anyone that wants to get really good at fighting games, I do highly recommend Street Fighter is the way to go because it will teach you your core basics that you need to know in any fighting game. If I were to say, um, and that also goes for 3D fighting games as well. Like if you know how to do your inputs, know your frames, know your footsies, your timing, you know how to whiff somebody, and just overall you'll develop your own game plan. But yeah, so Street Fighter is probably the way to go. We already have someone on here that has the game that's playing it. That's Gemini. So if anything, he could probably like answer more of those questions. And yes, there's already DLC coming out for Street Fighter. I forgot some kind of crossover. They mentioned it somewhere over there.
Is it with Tekken?
The
No, not with Tekken. That would be like a whole other game. But they're doing a crossover with something.
the crossover that I saw in the Battle Hub when the game originally came out for some reason was with Chipotle. I don't I don't
I'm
know
not
why,
sure.
but it could have just been product placement, for funds and shit. But um, I'd say right now is in terms of fighting games, it at least for me, it's doing a lot better than King of Fighters is. Um,
I think King of Fighters
mostly
kind of died down, honestly.
mostly because for me, King of Fighters 15 didn't have the roster size that 14 had. 14 to me did a lot more correct than 15. And um, Street Fighter 6, they're making it a lot more casual friendly, and you can choose which control scheme you want, whether it's um, M for modern or C for what is it? Control. I forget, but C is basically the original way you do it. Six sides. If you want to do circle, this, that, the other thing. Modern is the more easy way of like if you want to pull off super moves or anything like that, you just go certain ways and press one button kind of thing. it's still a fun game, and it's still hard, whichever you
Wait, are you talking
choose.
about King of Fighters?
No, Street Fighter.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say King of Fighters is by no means a beginner-friendly game.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about Street Fighter 6 with how they now have a modern uh kind of control scheme for more people who want it to be beginner friendly, and they still have the old button prompts for or control scheme for people who like the traditional way of playing, and they kind of mix the two people together. So there's no really like, it's still a difficult game if you're playing it competitively no matter what, because you're going to meet these people, you know. So is there a slightly easier difficulty curve for the people who are like who know a character and are playing it on like the modern control settings? I would say just a tad bit, but sometimes you run into people who know their character inside and out, and it still doesn't make a lick of difference. I play Zangief. He's amazing with throws, but if you run into people who can counter that stuff and know the frames on how to dodge, you're screwed. So yeah,
Oh, and
A plus
hello,
fighting.
Goku. I know you're here, but don't jump in here. I know you're you're driving. Don't concentrate on driving. Um, but going back on your comment with KOF, I don't know if you were saying that KOF 14 is better, but I was definitely gonna say there's a lot of more improvements on 15 actually.
Oh, oh yeah. I would say gameplay wise, there's more improvements with 15. I like 14 better because of the roster size. They have a lot of people in 14 that they don't have in 15, and the the DLC size for 15 was very lackluster. But gameplay wise overall, they did a lot better.
Well, remember this, like I feel like with King of Fighters that there might be more DLC, over time.
I can agree with that. It it's just sometimes, it's kind of like how Rin was saying, like, oh, you hope for something to come out but it never comes out. it I feel sometimes that happens with DLC more than with games, because you hope that a game does so much better, and you want it to do so much better because you've been waiting for it for so
Oh,
long.
there's a viewer that said this. The graphics and netcode are much far more improved from KOF 14 to 15. 15's graphics and netcode are way better. And 15 is an overall improvement and better KOF game than 14 is.
Okay, that's fine. I can agree with the netcode, and me, I honestly don't care about graphics, but um, netcode is important when it does come to fighting games. I'm just overall disappointed in the size of the roster. With Street Fighter, they've shown that over time they do add DLC. With King of Fighters, they usually show the base product and then they add you
Well,
know,
yeah, I think this is what this one viewer is getting into. They're saying that, just wait for more DLC that will eventually come out for KOF.
no,
Um,
no, no. But what I mean is that King of Fighters 14, their base product was like they had
I know, yeah, I know what you're saying. They already
like
started with a
they
lot of
already started
characters.
with a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of
no, I know,
characters that
I
they,
understand what you're saying. I understand. I'm just reiterating what they're saying. Um, they say characters shouldn't be too much of a detriment, and this gives players a chance to master their characters before even more characters come out.
I,
Some people, I guess there's KOF fans in the chat.
I
They're
can agree
saying
with that.
slow progression of the game is much better than just dishing out every single character and being intimidating to players.
Well, that depends on the player. If they want to learn or if they want to experiment with different kinds of characters, they can do that. But if they have since King of Fighters is more of a team-based game or a single, depending on which game mode you choose, um, you'll have a certain team that you're more comfortable with because you know the ins and outs of those three people and how you can combo into certain things. And you can train that way as well. But I feel like it's it's more just preference.
Fine.
I'm I'm
I think that's perfectly fine to say.
yeah, because for me, for my preference, I'm more of a person who likes to um, experiment with the different kind of characters who are given to me. So for me, if I see a lot of characters, I like that because I like to experiment with what is given to me and what I can do with all these different kind of move sets and whatnot.
Um. Oh, okay. Well, some of these viewers are saying that's just your opinion.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm not attacking their views and whatever.
Well, Didi, how about you? You are also a long KOF fan yourself.
Well, I was more on the what would you call it? I was more on the before that time, from the older times, like from the 96 to 2000 days, and a little bit over that.
Oh, those guys were fun.
Oh, those were great times.
When Rugal was in the game.
Let's not talk about that man, please. He was one fucked up motherfucker. Okay.
Or Orochi.
This.
Some viewers are saying they don't understand Death Star Kid's opinion.
It's okay if you don't understand it.
Well, I for one, I guess roster do matter in some sense, but it's for me, it's all about the gameplay and how it's played. So
Well, I will
can't say
vouch
any. I can't
for.
say anything. I
I
can't say
will.
anything.
I will say I vouch for Kingdom Fighters 15. I mean, personally, I have it. And I still do play it from time to time. I mainly play it on Steam.
Tommy, the last one that we played, the one that you had on the physical copy, right?
You're talking about 14. Yeah, I
Oh,
had 14 as well. That was on
yeah,
PlayStation.
I didn't mind 14. It was fun when we played.
Yeah,
So
no, I love 14.
I
I
can't
know a lot
say
of
anything.
people. I know there's a lot of people out there that are bantering, saying, "Okay, here we go. Doesn't know what Death Star Kid is talking about. 14 sucks ass." They're mainly attacking the whole netcode issue. Yeah, there was a netcode I guess it was really laggy. I didn't personally
Yes.
I never experienced the lag.
Well, maybe because I did we play online a couple times when we played? I don't think we did. That's why.
It's funny
Well, I did.
because there.
You
I
did?
did play online. It wasn't really
Okay.
much of a
It
problem with
wasn't
me.
okay.
But like then again, I didn't really go back into playing KOF like competitively. I usually have KOF more as my casual play. It's my fighting game that I go to when I take a break from Dead or Alive because I'm more of a Dead or Alive person. But
Yeah.
for KOF, like the only my character is my Shiranui. That's my main. And sometimes Terry.
I think for me, I used to play the times that I played back then. It was Krauser. Geese was fun during that time. Mr. Big is a lot of fun with his nightstick. Good lord.
Oh my god.
No, yo, Mr. Big was a bitch, dude. I'm telling you, he was an asshole.
Oh, what's my team? I usually mix and mash it. I don't really play as competitively as I used to. But if I were to pick a team, it would go in this order. It would be Athena, Kula, and my Shiranui.
Okay.
Sometimes I would swap that out and change it, and I would add like Terry in there as well.
If I had if I were to pick my team, it was definitely I had like that badass crew with the fire team essentially. I had Kyo, Iori, and Ralph going in.
Yori is really fucking good in
The
14.
dude, let's just talk about Iori for just a sec. I just want to just briefly talk about in his like background. He say he's a peaceful person. Like his way of speaking things. He say he's a peaceful person. But the way he goes about it and his style of fighting in the game, it's so beyond fucked up. He's a cannibal. I don't want to be. He's literally his ult. He freaking eats you alive.
Oh yeah, he
He will
does.
praise on you as you're down for the
You
count.
know, and see this thing, like, I'm glad this viewer asked me this, but do I wish to go competitive in KOF? To be honest, I'm really anxious and nervous too because I don't know anything of how the KOF community is, and mind you, that would be me coming from the Dead or Alive community that's sadly long dead. Um,
At the same
but you know,
go KOF in the competitive scene, like
yeah, for
outside of
me,
the scene.
if I were to choose a fighting game that would play more than Street Fighter, that would be KOF. I love KOF endearingly. I'm still a huge fan of it. There's still a lot to learn about it because
Of
again,
course.
it's a very there's a lot of vast thing about KOF, and there's a lot of characters on there.
Mhm.
So I would have to like go and do a lot of training in it, and understanding the mechanics of it, getting my fighting game basics back up there. Because I've been kind of out of the fighting game scene for a little while now, so I'm not really I'm not like the best as I should be in KOF. I wish to play like opponents better than me. I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked, but that's how you generally get better.
Of course.
So, um, Killer Instinct. Yeah,
Trial by
I'm.
fire.
What happened?
No, I said trial by fire.
Yeah.
I just played.
That's how I got good in Dead or Alive. In all honesty, like I had a lot of really good friends back then, and I've been playing Dead or Alive ever since. But I met people that were better than me. Shout outs to I still consider you my best friend, Iris. She taught me everything I know about Dead or Alive, and she was a East Coast regional champion or I wouldn't say regional champion, like she like for the East Coast tournament for Dead or Alive. She's one of the best Kasumi players I've ever seen. Taught me everything I know, and yeah, I'm a Kasumi player. I know a lot of people do not like base Kasumi anymore for whatever odd reason. Alpha and Phase 4 are definitely not better, so fuck out of here, you people. So for those that want original Kasumi to be erased, go fuck yourselves. That's my message.
Uh,
But not going too aggressive there. And jokes aside, um, yeah, that's generally how I got better. She was my mentor. She taught me everything about Kasumi, and then shout outs to MDG. Also, he played in a combo breaker tournament that recently passed. He placed first for Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Shout outs to him. He also is a Dead or Alive player, or at least former. And I don't know if you're watching now, but he taught me a lot too. We grew on Dead or Alive 5, thick and thin. Him and another shout out goes to Raiden. Uh, oh, that little rascal. He kind of destroyed me a long time ago. I played I don't know how long this match was, but we played about 692 matches, and I lost every single one to him. And
Is
from
that
that day on,
was
yeah,
that
I
Dead 4?
no, that was Dead or Alive 5, and
Okay.
that's when I really was taught the how to really juggle your combos in Dead or Alive. I've learned how to counter, predict people's movements, whiffing. So I've learned a lot from him because of that. And I learned how to get out of my bad habits. So shout outs to you, Raiden, if you ever watch this. Um, Also, don't ever say that you're undefeated, because I want you to remember I finally beat you 5 times in a row, 5 matches. So come at me, bro. I took your crown. So now I'm among other people. I am now the undefeated Dead or Alive player. I'm proud to say that. But against like other players in the Dead or Alive field, no. I wish to play against Master Hayabusa, Aqua, um, and other notable people that I'll just shout out their names here, but I'll probably won't even be heard here. But who knows? Maybe one day they'll hear me and my challenge. I would like to play them at least once. I'm probably gonna get my ass handed to, but I'm just a lowly S rank, and I know they're like diamond rank and ruby rank players. So yeah, that's Dead or Alive and Flash. That's our ranking. We go by after S rank, you're like gem ranks, and that's another whole crazy rank in itself. I kind of wish that KOF did that, but at the same time, maybe not. Because I feel like that would increase toxic players and whatnot. We don't need that in KOF.
Yeah, no, there's still some toxic people. Trust me.
Yeah,
As
I'm
long as
sure.
there,
I'm sure there are.
always will
There's
be a
always
toxic.
gonna be, yeah, there's always gonna be toxic people in whatever community. I mean,
Mhm.
look at low tier god.
Okay, hold
Let's
on
not
now.
talk about that, please.
Low tier god is already toxic coming in and out. And
Yeah.
I hope he never touches my favorite fighting games at all. He's trash in Smash, and he's fucking trash in Street Fighter. And
He talk shit.
go ahead, low tier god, try to shit on me. I'll probably beat you up, bro. To be honest, like, let's play me in Smash. I'll beat you. You know what? And just to even increase that challenge, I'll even use the stupid red and blue Wii Mote controllers and what, or the Switch controllers for Smash that everyone doesn't use for whatever reason. But
He's straight up doo doo, boo.
yeah,
He's
he is.
he's straight up just doo doo. I don't even talk about him, man. He's not
Hmm.
worth it.
Um.
Worth my time.
Oh, this has nothing to do with fighting games. But I don't want to ask Gemini that. Next question.
What
Mm.
what was the question?
No, Gemini.
If
Okay. So what
it
happened?
what is it? What just just go ahead. Just
No, I'm not going. There's no need for that in this type of podcast. Okay.
is it toxic?
You know it is.
All right.
Okay, so anywho, I'll let this question go through. So to Didi,
Hmm.
Can you tell us your KOF team again? And
Uh,
do you
well,
also play Soul Calibur? Interesting.
okay, so SoCal, yes, I played up to 3, and those days were the best times for me, and it was a blast during that time. I just played it more for fun than anything else. And with my teams, I actually had multiple teams just because I was just messing around. Just like I said, I just played it just very casually, just to tinker. But I usually went with a fire team with Ralph, uh, Iori, and Kyo mostly, and sometimes I put in like just like the straight there's with Terry, Angel, uh, what do you call Robert too, who is like I think he's a dude with a ponytail, I believe.
Yeah,
I think he's like
yeah. You named the
he's
right person. Yeah,
Mexican, right? If I remember correctly.
yeah,
I forgot.
yeah.
Okay, I remember. Like I remember that like those are like from the older times. Like I played during those mid 90s times, if I had to say, like those mid 90s to early 2000s. Like I play very old classic, if I had to say. So
Okay. They were also wondering if Captain Black Falcon plays fighting games.
I do play For Honor.
okay,
Okay. Oh, you heard that. I also play For Honor. I'm usually playing the Samurais. That's just me though. And the thing that's really unique about For Honor that I think gets undermined a lot. There's a lot of
it's definitely
psychological guessing there.
it's
So if you don't block right, you will get hit and you'll take a lot of
There
damage.
definitely is, especially if you play as an assassin, because those aren't the same as the other classes.
Oh,
You
and
have
you have
less
to
armor
really
synergy.
play with your team. Like you have to be in synergy with your team. You can't just run like recklessly in there. And I'm sure there's a competitive scene for Honor. I'm pretty sure there's tournaments for that.
in some ways. I
Yeah.
believe there is. I think.
I mean, there's a competitive scene for freaking Farming Simulator, so I believe it.
I'm not surprised.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe we're opening a gateway. So can we stop calling him that? So to Gemini, they're asking, do you play Goat Simulator competitively?
No,
I play Goat Simulator. I do. I play
I've
Goat Simulator, but I don't play
I've
competitively.
only ever played Goat Simulator once, and it's a game that knows it's not taking itself seriously. So I
I
don't
don't
know
even know
why
where
I
that.
would.
I don't know why that question even came out of nowhere.
I don't even know why someone would try to play that game competitively or try to get like a high score just to beat themselves at it.
Well,
I don't know.
they'll
I didn't even know you can be competitive in Goat Simulator. That's amusing in my ears.
they want to get those many licks of combos, baby.
Yo, couldn't you do that in Goat Simulator? You just walk up
Yes,
and randomly
literally,
lick
yes.
shit.
Like
Yeah,
literally, you're like licking
it's so
and
stupid.
catching
Wait,
your
I have
food
that on Xbox
thing.
One. No,
Yeah,
wait. Hold
you
up. I have that game on Xbox
I
One. I
had
got it for free.
when it was free. It was free at one point, and I actually downloaded it. And I don't know if I have a clip. Do I have a clip of it? Can
Shin
I?
says that Ghost Simulator is just a skateboarding game. Got to get your combo up, just like those Tony
It
Hawk
is.
games.
Like
Shut your mouth.
you're right. That's actually true. Uh,
they
Oh,
it uses
really?
the
yes.
same it uses the same kind of multiplier thing, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's
No,
more
but
just about causing chaos.
literally, that's what it was.
Oh my god.
So I would say it's more in the realm of causing chaos as in like keeping multiplier up as like if you know the game Just Cause.
I'm not going to send that to Gemini. I don't care if you do artwork of Death Star Kid. Stop. Oh my god. Okay. Well, let's get back on track here. So
I would
For
love an actual question that doesn't have to do with insulting me. That would be great.
okay, let's
Mhm.
just ignore those for now. For the summer games, I think we covered most of them that were covered until we hear more from Nintendo.
Yeah.
But there are some notable games that I will mention here. There was like a Monster Hunter like game that was made by Koei Tecmo and whatchamacallit, EA Games. I think it's called what? Wild Hearts. I know it's
Yes.
already out.
Yes.
I would
Very similar
like
to
to
Monster
try
Hunter.
that.
No, Monster Hunter, right?
It's a Monster Hunter esque type of game. I would like to actually try it because it goes alongside my theme, and
The
I know
game
this
is
might not
really
make
nice.
sense to a lot of Monster Hunter fans. Please don't kill me. But after Monster Hunter Rise ends, I think I'm gonna move my Monster Hunter hunting days to Wild Hearts. Only because it goes to a samurai esque theme, and that's the kind of theme I'm looking for in Monster Hunter. So I
Well,
know the next Monster Hunter is probably gonna stray away from that theme. So that's just me personally. Um, and there's another notable game I'll mention that's already out, and that's Wu Long, I believe,
yes,
also made by
Warlock
Koei.
Dynasty.
Yeah, also made by Koei Tecmo as well. I'm seeing a lot of interesting Chinese dynasty and Japanese esque his mythology
I
type games coming out there. So
I actually beat Wulong. That game was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
oh
The,
okay.
shout out to Hellboy, to our boy Mitch. He played a couple times. He told me it was a good game to play. So and trust him on it.
Oh, he beat it already too. Okay.
I don't think he beat it already. You know Mitch. He always takes.
Oh, and he
Yeah.
takes a long time.
You
Okay,
can't
no,
really.
that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah, you can never with him. You can never.
I would actually like to play Wulong. I never. There's a lot of games I didn't really pick up, and there's still a lot of games I'm still trying to beat. But that's the life of a gamer, right?
Yeah.
I would
Also,
say some of the bosses in the game are relatively tame. Like not like some of them are just really easy to beat, and while some others are just excruciatingly hard.
From what
There's
I'm
no middle
seeing,
ground.
I can't really agree or disagree with that, but like from what I'm seeing, I believe it. I believe
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. There's no middle ground. It's weird.
Um. Will there be another game like Ghost of Tsushima? I wish. I hope. Maybe I don't know.
well, they
But there's
will.
only so much you can stretch the story with with that character, Jin. But I would say if there is much story, they would have to go to mainland with that one. Mainland Japan, because that's the only thing I can think of. Because Tsushima is only one of the islands the Mongolians historically took over, and the other island, I forgot what the other island was called. It wasn't only in Tsushima. Let me see. I have to actually search this up. I forgot. Mongolian. Okay, Mongols took Tsushima, Japanese islands. Let's see. Uh, yeah, they took Tsushima and let me see. I, I completely fucking forgot. And don't quote me on this, but I totally like saying the name Kublai Khan. Don't ask. I have such an addiction saying
Oh,
that name for some reason.
Well, wasn't he the grandson of Genghis Khan?
Genghis Khan, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, he was the
Uh,
grandson. Okay.
You know,
mhm.
ever since he said that word, DJ, that's all that I actually looked it up who it was, and I'm like, really?
I'm trying to. Okay. So there it is. Okay, so it's Tsushima and Iki Island that the Mongolians took over, and then they immediately lost it because there was a typhoon, and they thought the gods of Japan were punishing them for trying to attack Japan. there was something in the Mongolian scrolls and scribes that they wrote down. I'm not trying to get too much in history here, but it was said that Japan was blessed by the storm gods, and they're punishing Mongols. Yeah, they were punishing the Mongols for trying to take Japan. That's why they didn't attempt a fourth invasion. It was only 3 invasions. They were only successful in one. The only successful one I can say is that they fully took over Tsushima and Iki Island, and it was just a failed thing because they kept losing their fleet over and over again. They kind of portrayed that in the game Ghost of Tsushima. I do highly recommend that game and Sekiro Shadow Die Twice, a great game as well.
Ooh, whoop-de-doo, Japanese Assassin's Creed, no big deal.
Well, don't diss on Sekiro, okay? It is basically the predecessor of Tenchu.
You know what you know what game I would
Damn, they said the pussy comes back.
Oh my god. You know what, Ren? I've been dealing with hate for a little while now, so I'm kind of happy you're back to take some of it off.
Oh, good lord. Well, Ren, welcome back.
Welcome back, Ren.
I'm upset.
Why?
Misery likes company.
I was in the Checkers drive-thru for 20 minutes.
You went to go to get Checkers.
Wait. Oh wait. Are you talking about the Checkers
isn't
on
even
route?
worth it,
Oh, is it
man.
the one in Linden?
Well, I went to go get bread, and on the way back, I'll just stop by Checkers.
Well, that's your first
No.
mistake. Is the Checkers drive-thru sucks.
Wow, they said get diabetes, bitch.
Holy.
Oh
Joke's
my
on you,
God,
motherfuckers!
no.
Already have diabetes.
Oh my god.
Chat, stop. Please stop.
Emotional damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're calling me a history nerd. I thank you. I deserve that title.
He knows he is one though.
He takes pride in it.
Exactly.
Well, Tommy takes pride in that.
Well, I'm minored in history, so I know.
I mean, all I ordered was a small fry and a hot dog. And I ate the hot dog on the way home.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Rin, don't
But
stop giving them ammunition. Stop.
you like his wieners, but
Oh
doesn't
my
matter.
god.
but
doesn't
wait,
matter if you
Ren,
give them
Ren, are you on the
ammunition or
Checkers,
not.
on Route 1?
Yeah.
Okay, the one near the. Okay, I know which one you went. Okay.
Wasn't there a whole debate about what Checkers is really called?
What else
Checkers
is
or rallies.
Yeah, because
Oh,
someone just
doesn't-
said they're like, "Why are you calling it Checkers? It's actually called rallies."
No, it's
Yes.
called Checkers here. All right.
That's a
It's
that's a
Checkers is
region
here,
thing.
but yes, I think in other places, I think it's called.
Oh my god, what is this podcast turning into
Well,
now?
I don't
You're
know.
more- you're more on the-
We're just answering the chat, DJ. Okay.
It's a casual one. It's okay.
No. We're mainly discussing new summer game releases. Oh my god.
Well, Rim brought Checkers into this chat, so
Well,
the
they
chat-
asked. Well, somebody asked where I went.
So
They
Okay.
did. That is very true.
yes.
So the
You're just
thing is that I think if you're more on the West Coast, it's called rallies. If you're more on the East Coast, it's called Checkers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this was funny, so
Mhm.
I'm not going to say your title name. I'll say to Gemini, how would you know that if you live in outer space?
Oh my god.
I'm not going
I just
to
don't.
satisfy that with an answer.
Oh, Ren, we got to play Ready or Not again. I'm so
Do
ready
we
for
now?
the zombie stuff.
Do we know?
What?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He's saying Dewey now.
Yes, we do.
All right, Falcon. I hope you're ready for Ready or Not zombies.
I too have Ready or Not.
All right, we got a crew.
Is
See
the
that,
model looking
Rin?
for it?
Now we can take down the zombies together.
You mean? Oh, wait, we always need at least one rando who doesn't know what's going on.
I'm assuming you're meaning Lynn on that one.
I have
Not it.
friends on the other side that can fill in the gaps.
The lack of faith.
Not it.
No, I think it's just just Rin's hatred towards you a little bit.
Don, that's just how he says he loves me.
I don't know. Being
Oh my-
quiet about it. I don't know about that.
Arachno, I'm sorry. They said something about you too.
Oh boy, here it comes.
See, like you don't even have to give them ammunition. They just come up with this shit.
Well, that's
Sorry.
that's the outer chat for you. That's the outer. Again, they're probably put some shit on me. I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to say that live, and I'm not going to. I'm definitely not saying that about Ren either. That's crazy.
Wait, what is it? Are they calling me an Uncle Ruckus again?
No.
Wait. Did they call me the S word?
Wait, what?
Anyway.
What is the S word?
Oh my God! Stop!
What is the?
All
S
right.
word?
Anyway, guys, this will
Indulge me.
be the actual end of our gaming discussion podcast. I'll announce that we will be having another podcast pretty soon. It's going to be the Foodie Talk. Didi here will be attending on that one, and Goku as well, our lovable our manager, director, producer, Taco Goku
But there's
will
no
also
Q&A.
be there.
You know what? I'll be there too.
You're gonna be there too. Okay.
So there's no Q&A. I don't care if it's on topic.
We're actually already in the Q&A.
Yeah,
Kind
we've
of.
been in the Q&A.
Well, I missed it. Well, catch me up on some questions that I'm sure were directed at me, or comments, or insults, or comment insults about my diabetes.
You, sir, you were getting bread and you were in a Checkers.
All right, so we're gonna end this for now. And are we gonna have another? I'll answer this one. Are we gonna have another casual podcast? Yeah. I see why not. And they're also asking when are we gonna continue our hypothetical? We want to know about the bitch queen that was hiding in the trees. Oh,
Oh my god.
Wait.
oh my God!
Don't tell me
Will
that's your
Captain
title of the
Falcon get
game.
his redemption arc? And be
Wait, that was Falcon or is that Wreck? Like,
no,
who's that?
that's what they're saying. Will Captain Falcon get his redemption arc?
Oh
Did my character die?
Your character did die.
But you get to come back. You get 2 respawns.
Oh.
You get to make more choices. Yeah, I see why not. I know a lot of you had interesting look. Oh my God, Arachno swallowed the blue pill, which is why she survived. She lets everyone else around her die. That's exactly what woke people do. Oh my.
You know,
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Oh
Oh
my
boy.
goodness.
Jesus Christ.
Well, let's just
So
dismiss
do I come back
the
like
fact
a
that
half
during
ghost,
the
half human
during the
thing, like, Danny
hypothetical, the group was robbing Gemini.
no. That's really funny because
see,
They
No,
changed
no.
his name from the boy who gets robbed.
No. This is really
No,
funny
'cause, like,
because Arachno's the
no.
only person during the entire hypothetical that actually helped someone other than themselves.
yes, that's the funny part.
Actually, legit
Yeah, but
save
that's-
someone's life.
I was
Same-
actually trying my best to act in character, because why would I want to join a group that the first thing they did was jump someone?
Wait. How did she exactly save that person's life?
They were being attacked by a knight. She rode up, rescued them, and then carried them away to safety.
Yeah, and that
And then
doesn't mean that person's not gonna die.
okay, so if someone's being robbed at gunpoint, right, and then I go ahead and I save them, and then they walk across the street and get hit by a car, did I not save them?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the scenario that she was in, right?
Mhm.
She picks up this person and their child on horseback and then puts them somewhere safer, but where that does not guarantee their safety.
All right. Are they in threat of dying from the night?
You don't know
Oh,
that.
oh my god, man, you
Is-
got a challenge.
Is
They
the
said
I ain't no pussy. I'll answer any question. Let's go, bitch.
it, okay. They said they want me to say a word, so if this is what you both want, all right. Come face me in LOL 1v1. Come at me, bitch, nigga.
League of Legends, huh? So we're gonna your response to that, Bryn.
That's kind of
Damn.
on brand for the audience to be playing League of Legends.
I'm just saying this right now for future sake. I have nothing to do with this challenge.
Oh man, I feel bad now. They want me to come out of the. I've been clean for like 2 years now.
No, don't go back. Stop. You're already playing a better game than League of Legends.
All right. Wait, did they
Because
call?
I'm
Wait,
playing
hold
a
on.
better-
Did they call me a pussy?
They did call you a pussy.
Fuck. Now I kind of now I kind of have to like.
No,
Yeah,
Bryn,
choices you're
stop.
in.
Stop.
I ain't no
you
I ain't no
say-
pussy.
Better MOBA.
Or you can
I
say,
ain't no pussy.
Bryn, you could be playing a better MOBA. You could be playing Smite.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like freaking Valorant. I'm like Valorant's not a MOBA.
Yeah, no. Why would
Valorant's a
why
pretty
would
good
I- why
game.
would
Shut
I
up.
Ever, why would I ever recommend you Valorant? I hate no.
Because you want me to suffer.
They said the
No.
Well,
boy
is it because you're gonna play with
Rob
Lynn?
suggesting
Is it
a
because you're gonna be playing with
lower
Lynn?
quality MOBA game.
I ain't playing no. Okay, things I'll play with Lynn. I'll play Ready or Not, Overwatch.
downloaded.
Mhm.
Downloaded.
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, what about New World?
Oh my
Whoever-
gosh, you and the new
I already played New World with you.
Oh yeah, you did. All right, I'm just gonna take that off the checklist. My bad.
Whoever said what in the chat about a lower quality MOBA, League of Legends is a low quality MOBA. It has outlived its usefulness.
No, not really, because
Careful, you're gonna trigger the league
literally have
stand.
the
Oh
I
no,
don't
stop.
care.
You know how toxic
don't
the LoL
care.
community is. No, you do not know. Gemini, you
I
don't
do not
understand.
care.
Okay?
At
Oh my,
this
now they're
point.
saying this is why he's always the Death Star kid.
See, if they're gonna come at me like that
No,
after
not.
before for no reason when I wasn't even talking, yeah, like I don't care. I'll fucking trigger them for all night.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what about War? Well, it's called Warhaven. Give me a second.
Oh no, to Rin. It's making my pussy wet. A challenge accepted.
What?
That's what they said. Okay, all right. We're gonna end this now. It's getting a
You know
little
what?
too
Actually,
crazy.
yeah. Like whoever that is, fuck it. I'll play a 1v1 in League,
Warlander. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
and then I'm gonna end up playing League of Legends with my D&D group, and then it's gonna. Here comes
I
the
swear to God.
Vel'Koz. The Vel'Koz is
I
back.
swear, Eddie, I swear to God, if that's you, I'm going to kill you.
I figured he was.
I'm going to smash you. Oh my God. No, not actually kill him. I'm just gonna smack him for being stupid.
You know,
Oh my
funny is he
God.
was on earlier. He actually joined me and Hawks earlier while we were just chilling at Loki server before. Oh my goodness.
I just love how with my nickname, it's always involving me in the trees. It's like the spider bitch in the trees, the bitch in the trees.
Oh my goodness gracious.
The
Like
bitch
some
in
Hills
the
of Eyes
trees.
shit.
Oh my freaking god.
Yeah, and I love how mine is
One
that
viewer is
don't
asking
screw over.
Arachno, are you a Zionist? What the fuck does that even mean?
What is that?
What is that?
Oh my god. Hang
Google,
Oh,
tell
is
us.
that if I'm pro-Israel or pro-Palestine?
Let's not.
believes in
Okay,
the
so let's
development
avoid
and
that
protection.
in this
Yeah,
podcast.
let's
Let's
no,
avoid that. I don't.
no.
No. We're not talking about that.
A
All right.
person who
Let's
believes in
let.
the development and protection of a Jewish nation.
No.
Like,
Stop.
Google,
All right,
stop.
we're gonna end this podcast right here. Before
That's a
anything
much better
goes
nickname
wrong.
for him, Google.
Oh my god! All right, thank you guys for coming and supporting. This is mainly supposed to be a casual gaming discussion
It
podcast.
was
Oh,
casual.
You call this casual?
But
This
stop,
was hostile.
stop,
This is incredibly
Stop.
hostile.
Clearly, it is. Okay. Wait until
it
our
was
another
not. It
casual
was
podcast
nothing
day.
hostile.
Well, we're gonna have another casual podcast day. Don't worry, it's coming. I just have to make sure that since it's gonna be on short notice, since it's being asked constantly, we may have one on the 19th. I'm not sure yet. I just have to make sure that all the speakers are ready to speak. So
So
thank you guys
when are we
again.
getting Ant back?
That's what I'm collaborating with to see if we want to come back.
Wait, Ukami. 19th is Father's Day.
Okay, most of us don't have dads
No,
anyway,
19th
so.
is Tuesday.
Oh my
Yeah, you
god.
forget half of your black.
18th is Father's Day.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. So,
Well,
Okay. Anyway,
I
I
mean,
mean,
I didn't know that you
guys.
Rin,
yeah,
just make sure you
19th
end the
is Father's
record.
Day, sorry.
I got
Rin,
it.
just make sure you end the recording. And all right, thank you guys for coming. I'll let you guys know. Please follow us here on Twitch. Yes, we are now on Kick. You can find us at Hoshido Eternal. We also have links to our Discord server if you want to be in our actual audience, and if you want to raise your hand and actually be part of our crew.
And then you can shit talk me all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, say this stuff
That's
with
the
our
real
voice.
advantage.
stop. Oh my god. Anywho, thank you guys for your support. I'm not gonna. No, we're not talking about Palestine and Israel. Stop. That's not what this. All right. Anywho, thank you all for being here.
Cut it.
Cut.